Community Opportunities, Employment Services, Participant Handbook. Supported Employment. Employment Services mission to provide job training and increase productivity of each individual to achieve their fullest potential in their desired work. Purpose? We're here to help people with disabilities find and keep jobs. Employment first. All people with disabilities should have opportunities to work. Supported employment process. We will get your name, usually from Vocational Rehabilitation or VR, telling us that you would like us to help you find a job. We will meet with you and your VR counselor to talk about work you have done, if any, what type of work you would like to have, and training you will need. You can invite your family, friends, or anyone you choose to this meeting. We will get information about you from other agencies that have helped you. You will be introduced to an employment specialist who will be assigned to help you and will meet with you one time weekly for the next month or so. The employment specialist will help you fill out forms and can meet with you at your home or school if you're a student and talk to a few of your friends, family members, teachers, and other important people in your life that know you well. The employment specialist will go with you to see and maybe even try out some work sites in the community to see what kind of work you like and can do best. Supported employment process. You, your VR counselor, and employment specialist will meet again to decide if you are ready to look for a job or if you need to try a few other things first. If you are ready to look for work, your employment specialist will help you create a resume, fill out applications, and do practice interviews. When you get a job, the employment specialist will help you to get to know your boss and coworkers. They will stay with you at your job until you are able to do it without help. After you're at the job on your own, the employment specialist will check on you occasionally to make sure things are going good. It's up to you to do your best and do all the work given to you. We will meet several times a year as a group so you can tell us how you like your program and if you want to make any changes. You can also tell us if you want to make changes in the rules. We will vote on all the changes. Staff who work with you. When employment staff is hired, they must have at least a high school diploma or a GED, a valid driver's license, and pass specific background checks. All staff working with you receives at least 80 hours of training. Employment staff have training in CPR, first aid, and preventing abuse and neglect. They also receive training in positive behavior support, confidentiality, clients' rights, infection control, and emergency situations. Our employment specialists are certified employment training specialists. This means that they have specific training so they know how to help you find and keep a job. Your services are developed with you and supervised by a degreed professional manager or professional manager. A degreed professional manager must have a bachelor's degree. Relevant experience working with individuals with disabilities may be substituted for a bachelor's degree for a professional manager. Fees for services. There are fees for employment services. Most fees are paid by the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation, or VR. In some cases, Community Opportunities will pay part of the fees too. A list of fees and who pay for them will be given to you upon request. Rules and responsibilities. You must be on time for all meetings and for your job. You should be dressed neatly and appropriately for the type of work you will be doing. You should do as much for yourself as you can. Once you have a job, you must follow all the rules at your job site. Alcohol or illegal drugs are not allowed in the office or while you are at work. You can smoke in designated smoking areas during your breaks. You are responsible for your behavior. If you damage something, you will have to pay for it up to $50. We will accommodate you. If you need reasonable accommodations such as an interpreter or getting help into and out of a building or language assistance if you have limited understanding of English, let us know and we will do everything we can to assist you. Reasonable transportation modification procedures. Passengers with disabilities may request modifications to current service procedures to access the service. Modifications will be made when possible. To make a request, contact your employment specialist or employment specialist coordinator at least one day prior to the trip. Transportation. Employment Services does not provide long-term transportation for clients. Transportation may be provided while on-the-job support is needed. Your employment specialist can assist you in obtaining long-term transportation to maintain employment if needed. Non-participation by employment clients. It is important for you to attend service appointments as scheduled. When you do not attend appointments, it affects services for other clients, staff schedules, and how the agency is paid for services. Not attending as scheduled is called non-participation when you miss 2 scheduled appointments over an 8-week period or 3 scheduled appointments in a row. If non-participation occurs, a letter will be sent to you or your guardian requesting a meeting. If you or your guardian do not respond to 2 follow-up calls to schedule the meeting or do not attend the meeting once it is scheduled, we will probably stop scheduling services with you. You will have to reapply for services if you want them in the future. Risk versus choice. If you choose to do something your team feels is too risky, the team will meet to discuss this activity. They will try to come to an agreement with you by deciding what risks there are, whether or not the risks are too great, and or how we can work together to make the risks smaller so you can continue to do what you have chosen. Your guardian, if you have one, will be involved in these decisions. Equal opportunities for everyone. We will help you no matter what your race, color, religion, national origin, citizenship, ancestry, sex, age, disability, marital status, genetic information, or veteran status. Any beliefs you have will not change the way we treat you. Your rights. You have the right to be free from abuse, neglect, discrimination, humiliation, financial or other exploitation, and retaliation. You have the right to control your personal money and to have a job to make money, to keep things of your own and see current news and media, to have privacy and talk to who you want to privately, and have your information kept privately. You have the right to choose where and with whom you want to live, to be part of the community and participate in activities with people you choose, to attend a place of worship of your choice if you choose to do so. You have the right to go to the doctor or hospital when you need to lead or participate in your plan meeting and invite those who are important to you and have your plan clearly explained to you, to receive rules, policies, and information about you in a way that you can understand. You have the right to have choices of who supports you and to say yes or no to services. You have the right to say no to being part of any study, experiment, or medical treatment, to choose someone to help you make decisions or act on your behalf, or to have a person who does not work from our agency decide if we are complying with your rights. You have the right to be free from people hitting you, hurting you, yelling at you, saying hurtful things, or restricting your movement, to be treated with respect at all times, and to be treated like everyone else under the law. Abuse and neglect. You have the right to not be abused or neglected. Abuse can be someone hurting you, either your body or your feelings, like someone calling you bad names. Neglect is not getting the things or attention you need to be healthy and safe. If you feel that you've been abused, tell the staff or someone else in charge. They will let the right people know. Your staff are required to report any abuse or neglect if they see or that people report to them. We do not tolerate abuse or neglect and will make sure the issue is investigated and resolved as quickly as possible. Formal versus informal complaint. What is the difference between a formal and an informal complaint? An informal complaint is different from a formal complaint or grievance in how it's processed. However, resolution is the goal for each. An informal complaint is generally resolved through discussion and should always be attempted before moving into the formal complaint or grievance process. You can make an informal complaint to the coordinator or director of the department you receive services. Your support staff can assist you if needed. If you do not feel like your issue is resolved after making an informal complaint, you can make a formal complaint. The formal complaint process is started when you, your guardian, or family completes a grievance form. After this form is processed, it is then investigated in accordance with our formal grievance procedure. You will not be denied services or supports for making a complaint or grievance. We will look into any reported issues or concerns you have with your services or supports and attempt to resolve them quickly. We will try to help resolve any concerns you have, but if you feel your rights are not being respected or you wish to report abuse or neglect, you can call Department of Mental Health Office of Consumer Safety toll-free at 1-800-364-9687, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services toll-free at 1-800-392-0210 24 hours a day, or Missouri Protection and Advocacy for advocacy and legal services toll-free at 1-800-392-8667, or Missouri Relay, call 1-800-735-2966. You can call anonymously, which means you do not have to tell them who you are. Information about you will be kept private. Your personal information. Community Opportunities can give information about you without your permission for your treatment, payments of services, or healthcare operations. So we may share information with doctors, emergency staff, insurance companies, or other agencies to make sure you have the care that you need. Your rights under HIPAA. Some of your rights are: you can see a copy of your records, ask for changes to your information, ask with whom we have shared your information, talk to us at your home or in the office, have a full copy of the Notice of Privacy Practices, or make a complaint if you think any of your rights have not been met. Health Information Exchange and Artificial Intelligence. Our agency uses something called a Health Information Exchange, or an HIE. An HIE is a secure computer system that helps doctors and providers, like our agency, share important health information safely. This helps us take better care of you and avoid delays. You or your guardian can choose not to be in the HIE at any time by telling us in writing. Our agency also uses artificial intelligence, or AI, in our SetWorks data system. Your information is kept safe. It is not shared or used to train AI. AI can review data to help us plan for your care. It can also write notes and complete reports so staff have more time to spend with you. Information and communication technologies. Our agency may use technology to help provide the services and supports you need. Examples include remote monitoring, assessments, coaching, consultations, and planning. Information and communication technologies may be used during pandemics, severe weather, or when you or your guardian chooses virtual communication such as Zoom meetings. Information and communication technologies will only be used with you or your guardian's approval and if it safely meets your needs as listed in your person-centered service plan. In-person services and community access will not be limited. Community resources. We have many resources available to you. You will receive a list from your employment specialist or coordinator. If you need help with something that is not on the list, please let us know. Re-entry policy. If you decide you no longer want our help finding a job and then later want to come back and have us help you again, you can let us know. You will have to call your vocational rehabilitation or VR counselor and have a meeting with them before we can start helping you again. Do you have any questions about anything in this handbook? If so, ask your employment services staff or program coordinator.